What's going on, you guys? It's Kevin, Full Metal Ginger, and goddamn, what's it been, like 8 months since my last video? Yeah, it's been shit's been hectic for me. I'll tell you that much. Had a lot of stuff going on, and especially the last 4 or 5 months, just not had the drive to do videos. Not had the It's been a lot of depression going on, and that's a whole other thing. I won't get into it today, and probably won't ever get into it, but there are people in the know. Everything's good at this point, so just wanted to come back. I've been missing you guys. I wanted to do something for you, and just tell you I'm not dead. This is probably going to be like just a one-off for now, because all my music is currently in storage. I mean, everything. My stereo, all my records, CDs, pretty much everything but a handful of tapes, and this stuff that I picked up today and over the last week or so. Everything else is in storage, so I don't have it here. And the ginger room, the music room, whatever you want to call it, probably not going to see that ever again. Doing some moving around. I'll explain something to you at some point, I promise you that. But things are hectic, so you know, I wanted to do something. I've been kind of itching to do a video again, and I thought I could just throw something together for you. And yeah, probably not going to leave a shit ton of stuff in the description. I mean, it's just a lot of extra work that I just don't feel like doing. And if you're having trouble finding any of this shit, you can Google it. You can figure it out. But anyway, I had a package come in from Hell's Headbangers. Thought I'd unbox that for you just to say hi and how are you, and hope you guys are doing well. And I'm getting there, and yeah. And between that, also picked up a few other things I didn't know if I really wanted to talk about today, but I was like, the hell with it. So we will throw all that in there. But anyway, talking about my stuff being in storage, that's why I'm out here in the car. So there's literally nothing here except for the handful of tapes I have in the house here. So most of the stuff I'm going to show you today is stuff I already owned on some other format, more than likely. And I've gotten to the point where I might want to listen just to the records at the house, but if I'm traveling around, like the CD player here in the car, it's kind of shit the bed on me, so I'm trying to get a lot more tapes because I have a tape deck in here. So if there's a certain album that I really like and I don't have it on tape, so I'll just go ahead and get it on tape. So I have a few tapes, some CDs, and quite a few records. So I will get this damn shit out of the box here. I mean, this thing with Hell's Headbangers, they package everything so well, it's kind of makes doing an unboxing a little challenging. But I guess you guys can fast forward through this part if you want. It's fine with me. Alright, let me see if I can slide this shit out of here. And come on. Come on. God damn it. Yeah, this is the part where you can just hit forward if you want. So let me see here. Alright, it's coming. Jesus. I don't have to break anything. Just tear that. Yeah, when I say impromptu, this is the type of video where I would have just stopped and started over, so I don't really give a shit. I don't give a shit. Christ almighty. Anyway. Alright, what do we got here? What do I start with? I will save this one for last because it kind of goes with some other stuff I've got. But, yeah, I guess I'll show you this one first. We have another Maniac Butcher, Immortal Death. This is their first demo, I think, and I'm pretty sure I know I already own it. I've got the tape for it in the house, actually. This is back when they were still a death metal band. And you know me with Maniac Butcher, I'm going to try to get everything I could possibly pick up from them. And here's yet another copy. I think this came out, I don't remember, sometime around 91, 2, or 3, something like that. Let's see, let's check it out. It's got pretty much their standard inner sheet where they advertise every single thing they've ever put out. But yeah, I mean, you know this channel by now. You know they're one of my favorite black metal bands ever. But this is back when they were still a death metal band. And this one is, I don't remember if this is limited or not. I don't think it is. Alright, the record is probably just on black. Let's see. Yep, there's the record. So, And this glare might get a little ridiculous, but it is what it is at the time. For the moment, it's all I can do. It's the best I can do, and we'll just make it work. So if you haven't checked out Maniac Butcher, definitely give them a listen. Their black metal stuff is phenomenal, but this is really good also. This is just some really good, heavy, super gurgly, nasty sounding death metal on this one. And I think the Incapable Carry On might have been when they switched over to doing black metal. I can't remember. It's been a minute since I even listened to that one. So yeah, but I would definitely, this is a good starting place, but I mean, they got vastly different after this. I mean, it's definitely, seems like more of a finished style of death metal, if you're into that. So give it a listen, man. Killer band. Which I've mentioned that a bazillion times, but it's whatever. Alright, and I don't remember if I said that already, never mind. This one, another one I already owned on CD, but I had to have the vinyl of it. We have one of the reissues from Osmos of Angelcorpse, the Inexorable. I always want to say the Exonerable, but it's whatever. Between this and Hammer of Gods, well, shit, I really love, Jesus, what's the fucking second album? You know what I'm talking about, with the tanks on it. I had that one coming too, so I'll get ready to show you that one. This is probably my favorite album from them. It's really close, but Hammer of Gods is probably up there. I've actually got that one on vinyl too, but it's also in storage right now, so I can't show you that one. But yeah, Angelcorpse being one of my favorite bands, especially this style, the really heavy black and death metal. Fucking love this stuff. And I saw they were popping up, and I was just kind of like, yeah, let's go ahead and get them. But yeah, man, really nice foil stamping. It looks like they're on the cover, and it's nice gatefold. Looks really, really good. And I'm pretty sure this record is also just on black vinyl, and it would appear to be so. So there you go. And as soon as I click off this video, I don't know why I'm having such a brain fart thinking of their second album, but the first three really I fucking love, and it's really hard for me to put in order at all, but it is what it is. Alright, so let's see, I've got a CD for one of my favorite albums, really. Grave Desecrator, Insult. I've had the tape forever, been looking for another CD and or a vinyl to go with it, so that's kind of why I picked this one up. And they had it in there, and I finally went ahead and grabbed it. But in terms of just this style of black thrash, it's one of my favorites, and I'm pretty sure I've talked about this before. So if you haven't heard Grave Desecrator, definitely give them a listen. The title track gets me every time. I absolutely love that riff, and it's killer fucking music. So alright, and this one I only really wanted to show because this completes my Immortal collection. I now have all their full lengths. For whatever reason, was having a hard time finding All Shall Fall. Not that I was having a hard time with it. It wasn't like I was, really searching my ass off trying to get a hold of it. But yeah, it finally came up, and I went ahead and grabbed it. And that will conclude their discography for me, at least in terms of full lengths. Still some demos I could go get, things like that. But yeah, stoked to finally have this one. That knocks them out. And still several other bands I need to get to, but it's whatever. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this box. Yeah. Alright. One of my last vinyl updates, I showed this album, and went ahead and got a tape for it again, just so I could listen to it in the car. We have Abigail, Ultimate Unholy Death. About the time they had turned around and started doing like basically what Midnight's doing now, the speed metal, blackened speed metal type of thing, where they'd kind of distance themselves from straightforward black metal. This is one of my favorites from them for sure, and they kind of had the black metal, the speed metal, and my wife's leaving, black metal and the speed metal, and then they kind of went to more of a black and thrash. So, but yeah, this is kind of like a nice middle ground when they were sort of changing their sound completely from the straight, just underground, harsh fucking black metal they've been doing before. So there's that. And this one completes my discography on the album in terms of having all three formats. So huge fan of this album. I think you all know that by now. This is the self-titled Angel Witch, and I now have it on all three formats. So that's really the only other reason I picked this one up. Again, to listen to it in the car, but I get this stereo fix. I can always listen to the CD, but at the same time, when it comes to my favorite albums, I want to have it on every format I can possibly get it on. So Nice red shell too. I think Hell's Headbangers has the red shells, I think a yellow shell, and maybe a white. I don't recall. It was on their it was on one of their weekly updates. I'm pretty sure maybe this past Monday, but I mean you can always just search it up and see which ones are still left. So they still had some when I was there. So all right. I'm going to go ahead and show you some stuff that I picked up today at a local record shop. But first, I want to show you this last one that I had in the unboxing, and then a couple more that I got in recently before we get to today's stuff. That's, I guess, what I was trying to say. But more Nunslaughter for you. We have the, what was the name of this? Black? I cannot fucking remember. I think this is what it's called. The one that had all the, where Dawn had ripped up all the Bible pages and glued it on. But yeah, that 7-inch. And that's like probably my second favorite Nunslaughter logo ever. And it's kind of hard to tell in here with this glare, but you can see it on both sides. There's the Bible pages and everything. This is pretty much the classic lineup. You had Dawn, Reaper, Jim, and Zach Massacre on this release. So it's got Fuck the Bastard, Grave, Before You Cast a Spell, that kind of thing. So, and there's the sheet for it. So yeah, I've been meaning to get this one for a good long while. I've had the shirt for God knows how long with that logo on it. So this is one that I've definitely been trying to get a hold of. And as of right now, as of me recording this, I have almost every single release for Nunslaughter that Hell's Headbangers currently has in stock anyway. And there's a few split EPs or split 7-inches that I haven't got. And I might have every 7-inch with just them on it. I'm not positive, but I'll have to go check in on that. And speaking of Nunslaughter 7-inches, we have the one they did with the Hemorrhage. It's the Nunslaughter side and the Hemorrhage side. Both sides are really, really good. I love both bands, and the songs they have on here. Saw Me is great from Nunslaughter. Helion's Before You. Everything that Hemorrhage does on here is phenomenal. So this may be one of my, and I've got a lot of them, man. This may be one of my favorite 7-inches that Nunslaughter's put out in terms of splits. This is, and they've put out some that I mean, I love Nunslaughter, but they've done some shit with bands that I'm just like, eh. And there's a couple of them still on there that I've yet to buy just for that reason, but I'll probably still end up getting them anyway. But this is one of the better ones. This one and the one with Thronium and the spooky one with Acid Witch. Those are probably my top 3 when it comes to split 7-inches with Nunslaughter. So this is a really, really good one. Definitely check that one out. And this one popped up, and it must have sold out quicker than shit because I bought it and I never saw them again. This is the Black Death Phantom 7-inch they did, but this is a lathe cut 7-inch, and this is the entire thing. It's like one solid piece. I mean, it's like some plexiglass or something. Like, I mean, you hit it just right, it sounds like straight up glass. And they were limited to 25 copies, hand numbered. I got 21 out of 25, so that was pretty sweet. But here's the funny thing, and I don't even give a shit. It comes with this card that basically says this thing might not play worth a damn. It might have a lot of surface noise. Certain styluses might not work with it. You might not even be able to play the goddamn thing. So I thought it was kind of funny when I got that. It was like, oh shit, I can't even listen to it. I'm kind of afraid to play it. I haven't even played it yet, but they still have the tapes online at Hell's for this 7-inch, so I'll just go ahead and get that too. But yeah, this might end up just going on the wall or something. But yeah, it was really cool. I didn't have any of those shape cut 7-inches at all in my collection, so this was a nice one to have. It's got a few of my favorite songs. I Am Death, Sordid Past, I love, Guts of Christ, Sacrificial Zombie. So, yeah, one I've been looking to get, but I wasn't expecting to get the this particular version of it. So, there we go. All right, a few more. These are the ones I picked up at the record store today, and I also got some CDs, but I might just show those off later. This one I was super happy to find, and because it was there when I went there probably a year and a half ago, and was kind of hoping they'd still be there, and sure enough they were. We have a picture disc to show, and I don't know if I want to pull that out right now, but King Diamond, The Eye. Really, really happy to have this one. I have the tape, and I have the CD also, so I might as well go ahead and get the LP and just hang this up on the damn wall or something. I think that'll look killer, and then we won't even have to fool with it. But yeah, probably my second favorite King Diamond album ever. I mean, Abigail just blows them all away, in my opinion, but that's just me. But I really, really love this one. And they still had Fatal Portrait in there, and what the fuck was that other one? It was a much later release, and Fatal Portrait is just kind of for me. I love it, but it's not nearly as good as anything else they put out. It's one of my least favorite King Diamond records, so I just left it, and I'm kind of kicking myself now. I wish I had got it, but yeah, still. The Eye, it's a fucking great album. I think everyone would know that, so there's that one. This one, one of the last real major Razor releases I needed to pick up. I have all their full lengths, and I have the Armed and Dangerous EP, so I saw this one, and I was like, let's just go ahead and get it. It's the Live in Osaka Saku. You see this album all the time when anyone's talking about Razor, and yeah, happy to finally have this one. It's kind of, it's one of those things where I was kind of hoping to find it on CD, that's why I didn't have it yet, but finding it on vinyl is kind of better anyway, just in terms of it being a live album. But, I mean, it looks like, just kind of glancing at it, it looks like there's stuff on from pretty much every album. There's Evil Invaders on here, Shotgun Justice, what else? Violent Restitution's on here, Behind Bars, which is on Violent Restitution. So, you know, a nice representation of their discography. I haven't even opened this yet, so let's, I don't know what condition the record's even in, so that might have been a thing I should have done before I bought the fucking thing, but it is sealed up really good. Let's try and get it out of this sumbitch. I don't know how I'm going to get it back in. This is that sticky ass fucking jacket sleeves. I hate these goddamn things because they never want to go back on. I was actually going to go to Dead Wax today. The place I usually go to buy my records, and Chris had posted on Facebook saying he was going to be sick today, wasn't going to open. And I was like, oh, god damn it. I mean, I haven't been there in a fucking fortnight. Okay, there we go. And it looks like I tore some of the goddamn jacket. It's alright. I don't give a shit. I was going to replace it anyway. But there we go. Looks a lot better there. I think it's a double LP. Yes, it is. The record's probably just on black, but I'll show you the label anyway. They are just on black. And it's one of those gatefolds that I fucking love with a huge collage of photos. Some shit to look at while you're listening to the goddamn album. So there you go. Another section of Razor knocked out. Surely we won't have to talk about them anymore for a long time. I'm not going to say that because we'll turn right around and end up doing it again. Alright, this last one I'm going to show you. This was a nice surprise. And like I was saying at the beginning of the video, I've had a lot of shit going on. I'm recording this in April. Up until the last week, I haven't bought anything since the end of October. I have not bought a single piece of music. I've been trying to save money, and shit's been a fucking nightmare. So I had a buddy of mine at work, Dustin, and I was telling him about Dead Wax and everything, and how I like to go in there and trying to get him to go. He's not really into like underground metal, but I mean, he collects music anyway. And he's like, well, I want to go over there this weekend, and if I find something, if there's anything you look for, just, you know, let me know. And I was like, well, I know he had the Entombed Left Hand Path, and I've had it forever, but it would just be nice to kind of have the vinyl version of it. And he took vacation, and he came in that Friday. I was like, what the hell are you doing here? Are you stupid? And I felt bad immediately for saying that, like for showing up at work, you know, when he's on his day off, because he handed me this. And that was a super cool move of you, Dustin. If you ever see this, I really, really, really appreciate it. I still owe you $20. God damn it, I meant to give you that. But yeah, he picked this up for me and actually brought it to work, and it just felt really good to have something new in my hands, even though I already owned it. But you know, to have an LP copy was just really, really nice. It's an earache version. I can't remember who all put this album out, but I mean, there's nothing too fancy about it. But you know, still, it's just a super nice gesture, and Dustin, I can't thank you enough for this. This was it made my day, and it kind of got me back into I've got to buy some fucking music. So, but yeah, that's what I've got. that's all I had to show you. Dustin, I really appreciate it. I've actually got, oh shit, I've got a few more. Exterminate was the Angelcorpse album. There you go. I told you I remember it. I got Exterminate coming on the LP version. Still need of Lucifer and Lightning. I don't have any copies of that at all. I've got some stuff coming from Nuclear War Now I could probably show. I don't know when I'm going to get to this. I just kind of wanted to do some kind of video to show you I'm not dead and I'm not rotting in a grave somewhere, but I'm still alive. Things are going to get better. We're going to smooth everything out, and we'll eventually get back to producing videos. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. We'll get back in the house at some point and have all the collection and everything to talk about, but yeah, interact with me, man. Leave me some comments. Let me know how you been. I miss all of you. Thank you for sticking with me. And eventually I'll see you in another video. Take it easy. Cheers.